guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk more about running since we're trying to train for a faster 5K, and then we'll also talk a little bit about some nutrition stuff, supplements and routines, things like that. But I'm also hoping to go get some golf practice in as well, since that does not happen very often. We'll have fun with that. But to get this video rolling, we're going to go ahead and talk about the supplements. Now, supplements are not necessary. It is completely dependent on your own personal goals and what works best for you. I would typically divide mine up between AM and PM. So the AM supplements that I take would be things like a multivitamin just for overall health and catching any nutrient gaps you might have. Although it is of course best to get all of these vitamins and minerals from the foods that you are eating in your diet. And then I also take a probiotic just for gut health and the immune system, really making sure that your gut microbiome is diverse and healthy. And then recently I've been trying to take creatine, which I've never done before. So it's been interesting to see the effectiveness of that, even though it's only been about a week. And then in the PM, right before bed, would be ashwagandha, which is supposed to help you be calm and go to sleep and stay asleep for longer, which I definitely struggle with, so I can use all of the help I can get. And then the workout split that I've used for a really long time is training each muscle group 2 times a week and then having 1 or 2 rest days in there. And then recently I've also liked to incorporate some sprints or run training, especially because of the 5K stuff, and then prioritizing daily stretching so it helps your muscles recover and prevents a lot of soreness, and then obviously so you can be flexible. But it is also really helpful to keep a journal if that is something you like to do, to keep record of things, just to kind of see where you're at during the week, make sure you're not getting lost or forgetful. But you can also use calendars as well, so I pretty much like to keep track of maybe a few notes on food, definitely making sure I'm getting the supplements that I want to take, and then noting which muscle group I did that day. But yeah, enough yapping, let's go out there, start running, eating some good food, all the things. Morning. This is Tuesday. So yesterday I did a longer bit of a run, so today we just did 4 sprint sessions. I think 2 of them were hill sprints, 1 was just flat, and then the last one was maximum speed. So that's the training first day, and then tomorrow we'll do long run with a running buddy. So this morning I got with a friend to run here. Oh, look at that. That's actually really cool. I don't know what that is. So we ran, did some training. We're going to run another 5K soon this fall together. So we trained a bit for that. Spiderweb. So now just finishing out with a walk in the woods, looking at the mushrooms and all the stuff. There's a red bird on that bridge. It's very picturesque. Oh, he flew away. Later today, might go play some golf, practice that just a little bit, and do some cooking, make some good food. So see you on the golf course. We have arrived at the golf course, so I think I'm going to go get some range balls first, practice with those, and then do some putting and chipping on the greens. What's up, bunny? be looking for a little bit of lunch. Got this taco salad right here. Taco salads are really awesome because you can have your protein, you've got your vegetable, and you can add, salsas, sauces, all kinds of spices. So they're really easy to make, portable even, and have all of your components. You can add rice, corn, beans, pretty much anything you want. So this is a really good option for lunch or dinner. Also do chicken, I guess, and other protein meat options. While we're on the topic of food, I wanted to show a few snack items that are really helpful for getting in extra protein, especially if you're on the go or between meals. One, of course, is higher protein cereal. There's the Three Wishes brand that has a higher protein to carb ratio, but there's also the Magic Spoon brand and a bunch of other different ones you can choose from. And then, of course, there's these core power drinks that have a lot of protein in them for a good energy ratio, and they're super easy to just drink really fast on the go. And then these are not high protein, but they're just really delicious. The seaweed snacks, especially the Thai sweet chili, probably are my favorite, but then they also have just regular sea salt. And then another thing that's not really high protein but nice to have if you need a spike in your blood sugar are these just plain mango. That's it. And then a couple of my favorite protein bars so far are the RX bars and also the IQ bars. You can find both of these at Target. The RX ones you can also find at Walmart though. So we have like the coconut chocolate flavor, which is probably my favorite right now besides the peanut butter chocolate one, and then a couple other flavors. And then as for the IQ bars, you've got the almond butter chip, which is really good. Kind of tastes like Guido type thing. The chocolate sea salt one tastes a lot like brownie batter. And then of course the chocolate mint chip one tastes like those Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies basically. So super good. Yeah, there's just a few quick, easy, portable ways to get in some more nutrients and or protein. Just got an urge to make some fajita chicken. Never done that before. I don't exactly know what goes in it, but we're gonna figure it out and do some test kitchen type stuff. So fortunately don't have onions. I would definitely put that in if I had it, but we'll make do and see what happens. We got some peppers right here. We'll use those. We have the chicken, our thing to cook it in. I'm gonna also add some garlic and then, oh, that's the oven. Garlic, probably fresh garlic as well, garlic powder, chili powder, paprika, what is this, onion powder, pepper for sure, add that, and then a lot of other stuff we'll see. Taco seasoning probably, where is that taco seasoning? Taco seasoning, that type thing. Alright, so now we got the spices in there, so we can easily dump those in, cut up the chicken and put it in that with some oil and saute that for a little while and add all this stuff. It's like actually change of plans. I think I'm supposed to do the peppers first and then we'll do the chicken after these have sauteed for a while. Going to make some tea this morning, specifically this turmeric tea because you can put cinnamon in it too. Oh, I forgot to turn this on. There we go. Because you can put cinnamon in it too. Cinnamon is a really good anti-inflammatory thing. Plus it just tastes really good in this. So you just put a little in there, like that. There we are. Do some work this morning. Usually I have this one in the morning and or afternoon, and then mint tea is really good for the evening time. I'm going to work on this sketch a little bit and have another one too. And then it's been raining a lot lately, but might still go for a walk later. And see the How to Train Your Dragon movie. little bit of preparatory cooking going on right here. This is going to be roasted okra, which is so good. All it literally is cut up okra, fresh okra, some olive oil spray, and then whatever seasoning you want, like salt and pepper. Do a little bit of that, salt and pepper, throw it in the oven for a while, roast it, and it is so good. You can also do the same thing with chickpeas, so I'll probably throw in that recipe as well, and we'll make those, and then you can just have them as sides for whatever you make for dinner or lunch.